is round 2 of the Rugby Championship, which is also doubling up to be possibly the decider of the Bledisloe. Bledisloe number 2, and after the thrashing the All Blacks delivered in the first matchup over in Australia, it is back to New Zealand, the Forsyth Bar Stadium in Dunedin, where we will have the second Bledisloe Cup matchup. It is New Zealand versus Australia. It is 1-0, and the decider could well be tonight. Hello, Ronald Wackbalon's Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Bledisloe Cup / Rugby Championship, where we are going match by match through this competition. Here is the All Blacks side, and the team is keeping things massively to their strength, which is keeping the team the same, not changing stuff unless they really need to. The forward pack is as strong as ever. Nipo Laulala getting a rare start on the tight head side, with Moody on the loose and Coles in the middle. The front row looks in safe hands. Squire gets a rare start as well on the blind side. He'll partner with Kane and Reid. In the back line, it is the usual suspects: Smith, Barrett, Williams, Crotty, Ben Smith, Ioane on the left, and of course McKenzie at fullback. As for the Wallabies, there's a few changes going into this team for the second test. They underwent a massive hammering at the hands of the All Blacks a week ago. Today, a few changes. A whole new second row with Simmons and Arnold coming in to replace the Arnold-Coleman combination. So swapping around is Rory Arnold. In the back row, it all stays the same. At the back line, not so lucky, with Kurandrani returning to replace Karevi. Spate swapping wings, with Hayla Petty coming back on the right, with Flower, of course, at fullback for the Wallabies, who are looking to make up a huge amount of lost ground. We are all set to go here. Of course, Australia playing in the green and gold. It's the All Blacks in the full black kits, and we are set to get underway. Kickoff from Bernard Foley is good, and it is Bledisloe. Oh, number 2! Knocked on early by what looked like Sam Whitelock. An early chance here for the Wallabies. Michael Hooper has a pick and go, balls around the corner nicely. McMahon's in open space, but he can't find anyone in a gold jersey with him. It is Simmons. They look left side, but it's pulled back. Kieran Reid was the guilty party. Whitelock was up there as well, and well, one of them should have claimed that themselves. So scrum feed Australia. Steady one. Will Guinea feed it in. He's waiting in the back. It's number 8. Sean McMahon has it at his feet. He goes left side. Brendan Foley runs hard. Straight at Sonny Bill Williams. The All Blacks defence holds. Now sent away. Kurandrani goes back to Scott Seo. It all breaks down again for the Wallabies. Kurandrani pops over the top. Will Guinea sliding through one tackle. Will Guinea did well. And still they hang on. Little short turnaround here from John McNunn. He's going alone to the corner. But Jamie McKenzie has popped him over the sideline. A good strong tackle by the little man has held out the Wallabies early. Dane Coles throws in. Didn't look too straight, but it's a bit of a mess here. It's pulled in by Australia. Sean McMahon again. A messy line out by the All Blacks. And wide they come. Gotta be a try. Commitment on the way. Numbers out wide. Australia score. Henry Spates. That is what they can do, the Wallabies. And they get the flyer of a start here in Dunedin. All created from an All Black mistake. And Bernard Foley went wide quickly. And it was always a game of numbers. Man on defence who was never going to pay for the All Blacks. Well worked out wide here. Bernard Foley, that was the key. Israel Folau. He saw the numbers and unselfishly gave it away to Henry Spate. As you'd expect, the Wallabies do well early on, feeding off an early All Black mistake. Here is Bernard Foley, great kick from the left-hand side. And it is over. 7-0 Australia lead early over the All Blacks. A lead which many thought would never transpire given the way the match went last week. The All Blacks firm favourites here to put this one away as well. They trail by 7 after quarter of an hour. A deep kick from Barrett, and away comes Australia again. Left side, Barrett has to work on defence because Spates is all up on that one. Another good break from him. Now the Wallabies continue to attack. This time turnover. Reed to Mooney. Quick hands. Trying to find numbers wide. One look. Away to Crotty. Ryan Crotty's got 2 men with him. He goes to Biden Barrett. And the speedster down the left-hand side will score. The All Blacks reply is instant. And the Wallabies, they're caught up on straight away. Well, it happens straight back, feeding off a mistake by the Wallabies. Quick hands, that pass looked forward, but on we go. Hayden Petty tried his best, but the acceleration of Beauden Barrett was too quick for Will Kenya and Israel Folau. Squire, Whitelock, big boys involved. Perfectly timed pass through from Ryan Crotty to Beauden Barrett. And he smacks that one down. A great play from the All Blacks. So 5-7 the score. Chance here to tie it up for Beauden Barrett. He could have all the points here. 5 to his name already. He adds the extras. A superb kick from the sideline. And Barrett ties us all up where we began at a 7-7. Nothing between the two sides on after 20 minutes. Brendan Foley's back to halfway. He's got his troops behind him and he kicks back off to the right side. Left side All Blacks attack. Mooney. Oh, Mooney! He charges upfield, but he's lost the ball. The Wallabies get it back and they attack through the middle. Curly Bill wide. There's no one home. It's got to be a try. No! Great save there by the All Blacks. It's quickly recycled. Simmons goes back. And it's Spain who's the metre short. Still Australia. They go to their open side. Quick hands and numbers. Tavita Kuranjani. Great work, Australia. They hit straight back. They had no right to that at all. And how, oh, how did Michael Hooper not score that try? He should have just cut it to the corner, but this was an exquisite finish. Nipolala caught out of position there in the middle of the park. A big gap between him and Ioane. That was a great pass from Alan Alatoa to find his outside centre, Tavita Kuranjani, who put that one home for the Wallabies, who retake their lead in quite brilliant circumstances as well. 26 gone. Here is Foley adding another 2. Doing his job at the moment, Brendan Foley, doing what he does well. He's putting points on the board. It's 14-7. Australia lead the All Blacks. Wallabies getting the job done so far. Beauden Barrett goes to the skies once more. A high kick pulled in from Rory Arnold, who's driven in a good tackle from Dane Coles. Here's his opposite, Stephen Moore, having a little stab around the breakdown, but no, turns it back over. Crotty's pass is intercepted.
Release.
And Michael Hooper saves the day again for Australia. Now they've got room to break themselves. It's Beale once more. What a turn! What a play from Beale! And here is Brendan Foley. They won't catch him. Foley's got wheels, and he's on the way. It's a 3rd try for Australia. And where has this come from for the Wallabies? Curly Beale, this was superb. Watch him hold up play. Oh, that was forward. It was forward a mile. But Damien McKenzie, he's quick, so is Ben Smith. But Bernard Foley did so well. Oh, that is dreadfully forward. But credit where it's due here. Bernard Foley and Curly Beale. One of the great try assists, I have to say. one of the best I've seen in recent time. He looked left and right. He saw the space was closing down. He waited. So well he waited, Beale. And after 34, the Wallaby lead is extended once more, 21-7. They are looking so good so far against the All Blacks. Well, they'll be wanting half-time at the moment, the All Blacks. Kicked off once more. Beauden Barrett. Deep one. Nicely pulled in there from Ned Hannigan. Oh, New Zealand look like they might turn this ball over here. They got numbers early. Hannigan loses the ball. Aaron Smith has a little dance. Retallick goes short to his longing partner. Here's Dane Coles. Coles has got all the time in the world. Coles has got to go. No! Coles is stopped short. Looked like Israel Folau. Here's Kane. It's a bit stop-start here. Aaron Smith's all by himself. Out to Ioane. No one really knows what's going on. Squire! Oh, Squire's bombed it! He's dropped it into touch when he had 5 minutes to score what could have been a super important try for this matchup. So it is Australia who lead 21-7 following their quite remarkable finish and remarkable full-on first half of rugby. 4 tries, 3-1. It is all Australia so far here at Forsyth Bar Stadium. They control possession. Territory is pretty even as the handling errors letting the All Blacks down, and the tackle count is well and truly high on the New Zealand side. Line breaks is costing them as well. Australia getting away with far too much, making twice as many line breaks, 6-3. But what matters is the top line. It is 21-7. Australia with the advantage at half-time. Can they hang on going into the second 40? So a lot of work to be done here. Beauden Barrett put the All Blacks into the game with his only try, their only try as well. Now he's back to halfway, and he's kicking off the second half high. Left side, look at him fly, but it's beautifully pulled in. And Kuranjani pops it away to Curtly Beale, who goes straight into a lot of contact. Hayla Penny waits. They go to the right-hand side. This has gone straight to touch here. Was that inside the 22 from Hayla Petty? That is interesting. They don't look too displeased. They are going all the way up to halfway. So, luckily for Australia, a good clearance. Kane in the back. Aaron Smith skips one out, goes to Williams. Williams doubles around the Barrett. Barrett slides through the gap. Barrett's got room and speed. He trips on the top of Folau. Can he recover? No, it's a great save. And Will Guinea this time hacks it upfield. Here's McKenzie, slips through one. Great play, McKenzie. Elusive as ever. His first tackle bust of the game. Reed fires a big pass to Kane. Here's Dane Coles. He's got acres of space. He doesn't have the speed though, which is remarkable in itself. And his pass to Crotty is well short. Picked up by Australia, return it back. Ben Smith tries a little deft move down the short side on the right, but it doesn't come off. Here's Squire. Squire! They've gone high on Squire. That is a penalty. Could it be a card? Referee is, well, he's steadfast. He's not moving. Will Guinea, how did he get that high? Just about need to pull a step ladder out there to get up to the head height of Liam Squire, but interesting call this. 21-7 down, and the All Blacks, a team who don't normally kick for goal, are kicking for goal when they're behind by 14. Beauden Barrett not messing about, and Beauden Barrett adds the extras. Well, it doesn't change the match much, does it? It's still an 11-point difference. It's still 21-10. Australia won't be too unhappy about that. But Barrett with, well, a freebie almost. The high tackle on Squire. Here is Foley, puts it up, and Squire gets it back, and Kane. Wow, miracle ball from Kane to find Crotty. And it's very slow here. The All Blacks not wanting to get involved. Australia try as they may, but the All Blacks hang on to the ball. La, good ball away to Mooney. Mooney is in so much space again. The big boys are finding the space, but Squire picks up loose ball. Away to Whitelock. Right in centre field. That was a game-changing moment if he could have gone left. Kane waits. He looks to the right. This is good work so far. Aaron Smith to Ben Smith. Ben Smith in the room now. This is too much for him. He's on a little number. He is a finisher. And Ben Smith puts that one away for the All Blacks. Well, you can get away with Joe Mooney having that space, but you cannot get away with Ben Smith. This was so good from Sam Cane. The awareness to open his eyes and see that space. And no, he had both the Smiths to his right and Dane Coles, to be fair. Great work. The combination of Smiths is proving to be a difference maker. Superb play. Aaron Bent, but you got to give it to Sam Cane. Identifying that space while he still had the scrum half, who he told, no, you're involved in this play, and he played it like a champ. 60 gone, it's 21-15. Beauden Barrett again. Slips it away, it's weak, it's wide, it's wide. That's the first thing you notice, it held to the right. And that is a big, big miss, because the All Blacks would have only needed one try unconverted to win this one. Now they need to convert it, and Brendan Foley knows. It is all pressure here on both these sides. Ben Smith to Sonny Bill. Round the corner they go. Sam Cane, loose pass. Read back to Crotty. Crotty looking for space. Finds Beauden Barrett and goes to Whitelock. Whitelock finds the space as well. And again it's Deepo Lalala. He's away. Squire to Retallick. The big man is travelling away. Ioane back to Coles. This is miracle ball play from the All Blacks. Oh, Aaron Smith to Retallick. You could not write a script. This is a try of all the ages for Bernie Retallick. That is one of the world's greatest tries in international rugby, in club rugby, in any rugby you like. That was pure class. No one can keep pace with this. And old Rico Ioane was out there on the wing all by himself. Another set of hands, unrequired. That's how good this move was by the All Blacks. Completely unplanned, but support play is ridiculously good. Kieran Reid was right there as well, and so was his second-row buddy Sam Whitelock. But take a bow, Brodie Retallick, the finisher, the master of the game at the moment. He's having an absolute ripper. 21-20, don't forget about the score. This kick is huge. 67 gone, Beauden Barrett lines it up. That is better from Barrett. And it is well and truly over. Do not take your eyes off this kid. He is a game winner. The Wallabies have 12 minutes. That is all, folks. Just 12 minutes to find a way back. Brendan Foley goes short, unsurprising. Trying to regather. Sonny Bill gets it. Ben Smith, desperate ball. Ryan Crotty once more. This will have to be a turnover, surely. It does indeed go back to the Wallabies. They've got a chance here. Do they line up a drop goal? Oh, look, they've got some room here. They could go for the try. Hayden Penny steps inside. Ioane pulls him down. Beale. Simmons nice pass away to Moore, who tries a little fancy move, but eventually it is Kuranjani that goes down with it. Again, Simmons away to Michael Hooper in centre field. He's pulled down a good tackle that time. The All Black defence holding tight. They go left, and Hennigan does well. And it's a good pass on his left side as well for Spate. But you've got to question that from the Wallabies. Oh, Mooney, a little grubber through, and a kick back from Folau. It's picked up from Coles. Squire, they're turning this into attack, the All Blacks. La. And the quick chance that the Wallabies had is very quickly gone here. Here is Beauden Barrett with a box kick over the head of Israel Folau. Folau, look out! Folau's got a foot in touch. A mistake, a crucial mistake from Israel Folau will dock the Wallabies of any chance of winning this game. The All Blacks, They need to win this and kick it out. Aaron Smith to Barrett. What's he doing here, Barrett? He's lining something up. A drop goal! Bowden Barrett! That says nothing but stick it to the Aussies, because that is one hell of a blow. There's no points on the board here. There's no advantages to that drop goal. That is just a statement. One hell of a statement from the All Blacks and Bowden Barrett. As if to say, you want to play close? We've got close covered. We've got drop goals as well as tries, boys. A great victory. One of the greatest for this All Black side recently, to come back from such a deficit against this Wallaby side and pull off a 4-point victory is something quite astounding. 25-21, New Zealand over Australia. One of the great Bledisloe and Rugby Championship test matches of recent time, no question about that. 3 tries each. Rutullock, Barrett and Ben Smith with 1 each. For Australia, it was Foley, Spate and Kurandrani. Conversions, Barrett missed 1. Foley was on target 3 out of 3. But it was the penalty goals and the drop goals that decided this one. 1 each of both to Bowden Barrett. That drop goal right at the end sent a real message that this All Blacks team are really on their line. So as for the stats, well, boy oh boy, didn't she even up from where it was at half-time. 50-50 on possession, 49-51, call it 50-50 again on territory. That's how close it was. The high tackle, well, it really did cost the Wallabies, didn't it? That penalty kick. Who would have thought they would be talking about a penalty goal that Bowden Barrett nailed at 21-7 Wallaby lead that ultimately changed this match. That started the opening of the floodgates. Tackle count was high. Australia did a lot of defence in the second half. 49-39 in the end. They were way down on half-time as well. But overall, the All Blacks just played one of those great second halves of international rugby to pull away from a great first half by Australia. The real difference here is that the All Blacks scored 7 in the first half. The Wallabies went scoreless in the second. So 2 unanswered tries to the All Blacks in that second 40 minutes, which is just a big difference maker when it comes to the plays like that. Goal kicking, winning this for the All Blacks. Unbelievably. Who would have thought we'd be saying that after the last few months we've seen from this side? Overall though, 25-21, that is a win for the All Blacks, and they will and truly take the Bledisloe Cup with that victory here today at Forsyth Bar Stadium. I'll be back in for plenty more from the Rugby Championship. However, it will be South Africa, Argentina. This is a home one for Argentina coming up next, so you can stay tuned for that one, as well as all the matches coming up from the other rounds throughout the competition as well. So stick around, stay tuned for those. Apologies for the lack of content recently over the last few days. As you can probably tell by my voice, it's not quite its best. Pretty much lost with the great flu coming back to kick me in the ass once more. But don't worry, we are getting back into the shape of things once again. So we'll see plenty more from the channel very, very soon. Until then though, thanks for tuning in and watching. Hope you're enjoying the matches, and until next time, take care.